What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Thanks to anybody that comes into the stream or anybody that watches later. Much love. I hope everybody's doing good. Please like, share, and if you're new, please subscribe. I've actually lost a few people for no apparent reason. I think YT's back on their kick. But anyway, much love to everybody. I was going to go do something else live on here, but to try to get some views, but I just wanted to play football or play college football, so I may do a regular live stream after this, though. I need to grind a little bit. Yep, let me share this out. Hopefully my mic's working right. Sharing is caring. Be cool to get this year's college football. All right. Speaking of doing a regular live stream, I got to charge his phone up. Yeah, I might after this go live and cook and chit chat and do whatever. So we're gonna get a game in. Let's see, Dynasty. Won't. It's so busy at work today. All right. The last season I played them, I'm pretty sure they beat me, but they're 2-4 this season. Hadn't played this in a couple of days. I hope I'm not going to be too rusty. Oh, nope. Damn it, I do this every go back. Always got to check something on here. Yep, they do that. They always put it back to rookie for some reason. I have to check that every time. Let's see. Make sure this is right. Yep, oh, that's right. All right, now I'm ready. See if we can get them this time.
Welcome to Tuscaloosa, Alabama, where titles are won, legends are made, and fields are named after them. Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game.
Hey, Amber Maddox. Much love. Thanks for coming in.
Throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide.
Tennessee's 2-4. I shouldn't have a problem like I did last season. Difficulty's pretty damn hard on.
Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room.
But yeah, I think after this, whenever I get ready to cook, I may do just a regular live stream.
Legendary Tennessee coach General Bob Neyland used to say you never know what a football player is made of until he faces Alabama. We're about to find out what everybody's made of, guys.
Yes, we are, and this rivalry is so great. Growing up in the South, man, you knew the third Saturday in October was thrown
down. See, talking all that good stuff about me, and look.
Alabama, Jesse, and they were going to go at it.
And David, it just feels like when these two teams take the field, there's just
this is a rivalry too. They always play me hard.
Regardless of where they're playing, someone's going to be enjoying victory cigars when this one's over. Can't wait to find out who.
They make the stop,
All right,
but
damn
this
it.
passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Despite all the bitterness in the Alabama-Auburn rivalry, to many, this game, Alabama-Tennessee, has the richest tradition and carries the most importance.
Yes, they don't watch each other very much. Get him.
The sidelines in this rivalry, right? Paul Bear Bryant, Johnny Majors, Nick Saban. This has been such a critical game, not just in the SEC, but all across college football as well, Dave.
Yeah, in 1901, going back that far, this
that was stupid on their part.
Absolutely don't like each other. They don't like anything about each other. Every time the other team's playing, they're cheering against them. This game has always meant a lot.
And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down
All right,
it,
let's
and
see
it'll
what I
be a
can do here.
touchback. So Alabama's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. One way to mitigate the explosive capabilities he has on the outside is be physical with him, and this dude will do that.
He will do that, and you don't see a lot of offenses take the top off this D because of this guy roaming around in the middle of the field. He is a true center fielder, so this receiver's going to have to make plays.
This does such a great job of getting guys on the ground. A lot of people are in position, but he makes plays, so him versus a dynamic wide receiver on the outside will be a great matchup.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
Oh, I could have been going
gets
right
3
there.
into the 22. Crimson Tide dominated the last time they saw the ball blowing out Tennessee.
Man, Reese, it was roll tide roll as soon as they got off the bus. David, they were bigger, they were stronger and faster, and showed up on the scoreboard.
Oh, and Tennessee hasn't forgotten about it. You've had a year to stew on it and do something about it because you had a lot of mistakes a year ago.
Fires to the wideout.
Oh, no.
The pass is intercepted. And they'll close
I shouldn't have done that.
On the interception.
Not the start this kid was looking
Damn
for.
it.
Very first pass of the day gets picked
I should have
up.
threw it to the other player,
That's got a lot of
please.
ball hawks on the back end.
Oh,
He's
my
gotta be
God. I'm going to
real
get
careful
whooped.
with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
Going with the ground game left. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Quarterback on the
There
keep.
we go.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard
Yeah,
on
y'all
that
do
one.
some stupid plays.
And that
That's
play
fine on
shows
me.
you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play call? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good group.
And he's not
Well,
going
if they
to
kick
make
a field
it. The
goal,
defense
I can live with
denying him
that.
the first down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And he'll try to knock it through from the right hash in 35 yards. They put on the heat and they blocked it. Defense has it.
Ah! Damn, that was a hell of a recovery. Damn.
Here comes that Alabama offense. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with the system.
Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. They'll try to move the chains.
I'm going to try something crazy here. I don't know if it'll work. There we go.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And that is exactly why you stick to running the football. Haven't had a lot of success, but boom, you pop one, right? That's what you got to do. You cannot become.
Damn right, I'm gonna run it.
And just throw the football every down.
My one passing play was an interception.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They'll try the run. One step wrap, 2
Oh, he
step
got it.
squeeze.
Full
This junior
play.
knows how to get him on the ground.
Oh, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on third down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm. But after that last running play, moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does
There we
for their
go.
confidence.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. You can go way back in the history books to the wishbone attack, all the way back to the first Rose Bowl team. Alabama built its identity on a strong running game.
Builds it on dudes that tote the rock and do
See, I was
this.
about
There's some
gone.
physicality. Not one guy's going to bring them down, and you see it year after year with these guys, and there's always somebody that's going to be a physical challenge to try to get on the ground.
Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically.
That elephant does just a little too much on this game.
He'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. The give is to Miller. Got enough space.
Get in there.
And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown Tide.
Can't start a game any better than that. Defense gets the stop, gives it back to the offense. You march down the field, you score. They're in a great rhythm now on both sides of the ball.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Arguably the game of the week, fellas, with two top 25 teams locking horns. Texas A&M is down, but they are not out of it. Not there at Kyle Field, one of the more special places to watch a game in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to South Carolina. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those
What a
guys will be
sky
keeping an
kick
eye on it
is.
for
Holy
us.
crap. See what happens. Big shout out, Koala. Thank you for coming in. Much love.
From
I shouldn't have
inside
done
his
the
own
sky kick.
15, looking for a crevice. Good job
Spam
on the
it,
coverage
baby.
unit to put a stop to that return.
Oh, you know how it does.
Tennessee ready
Ooh,
to go to work the big orange offense
just
on the field.
going. Thank you.
He'll start this drive firing. Great timing on the slant.
Howdy, catch
They
that
make
shit.
the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Guys, this rough start is hardly what they had in mind to start SEC play, and it's not going to get any easier.
Well, no doubt about it. There were big expectations surrounding this program inside SEC play this year, and things haven't
Oh,
necessarily
goodness.
gone their way. They've had to fight a ton of adversity, but David, they believe
We're not
they
gonna
have the
give it-
leadership
Huh,
in the
it's gonna
locker
be a
room to
good
turn
one.
it around, but it's got to start today.
Yeah, one at a time. Like, we got to start today. We got to find something. We got to find what we're really good at, what we can hang our hat on, so we can start to build some momentum throughout the season. Obviously, not.
Y'all
to
need
start
no damn
with it.
cover,
We
I
gotta
swear.
point to
What
the
is
next
going on?
opportunity.
The Volunteers in the hurry up. He'll do it himself. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. Third and short.
I'm
here
glad
from
I
the 35.
damn
Might take a
switched
shot
plays
here if
that
this is
time.
score down territory. Looking to pass. It's Iamale Alba.
Get him. There we go.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked.
That
at the
puts the end to
21.
that little drive y'all
One of
had
the reasons
going.
I love this linebacker, man. He can rush the passer. He does a great job timing his blitz, and with that speed, he's able to get home quickly.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown.
Oh, that's what we're going to do
Just
again.
mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and grab.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up.
Keep pounding it away. Pound it, baby.
Get some points.
That's nothing. What's left, dude?
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
They're going to go right back to him on first down.
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got it going around the defense. Is going to have to change something up. This little tiny dink and dunk, dink and dunk. You keep doing this, they'll go all the way down the field on this. You might want to get a little bit more aggressive.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
I think they called that knowing they weren't going to hit a home run. So why would you call it football? Well, you call it so third down becomes an easier down. It's not third and long where I have to pass the football. Now all options.
Oh, bull crap.
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. The offense stays on the field. They just have inches to go on fourth down. They'll try it on the ground.
Uh-oh.
He's running free down the middle. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Bama! And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead.
Revenge on them.
So a drive there of 85 yards. And they close the deal with a 39-yard run to the house. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a much.
Oh, no.
Down the middle. The 30.
I'll be
The
damned.
20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Volunteer.
You son of a...
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown.
I was in the right damn defense, I thought, also.
Is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen,
Damn.
the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes that Alabama offense. Everybody talks about getting off to a great start, but if you start building steam, David, that can work too.
No doubt, man. And sometimes it snowballs. But what do great teams do? Great teams respond. Struggled the first quarter, Palmer. They've done a great job rebounding and putting some points on the board.
You're right. I think they've started to identify the matchups that are in their...
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the
I'm
drive
up for that.
positive.
Yeah, I'm gonna
First
run it.
play that can get you going. The QB just
Run
kept
the
backing
clock
up and
out.
going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
They make passing very difficult.
Handoff from the gun. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. He now has 108 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on third and long. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. First one's on its way, and the leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Iamaleava. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Got the back over the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. He's looking to throw. Getting some heat. It's complete to the left. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket starts to collapse. Got it in the middle, it's Matthews. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Oh, I should have just failed. Didn't know they was going to go for it.
Time for one final play in this half. On fourth down, looking for the completion. He hurls one deep down the left side. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, think of all the legendary players who've been a part of this game, and we have a few more vying for that status so far today in an always emotional battle between the Tide and Vols. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Alabama and Tennessee plays out.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Volunteers will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
The Tide will get the first down.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that one play to pick up the first.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. He's looking to throw it. Right down the middle.
There we go.
An open man. Really confident.
I had to get a passing play down there.
And they have a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. This time they'll go to the running game. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
I know the passing game sells, the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
Miller with the ball. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33.
I think you run that play so you stay out of third and long. Third and long is not where an offense ever wants to drive. Third and medium, hey, I'm good with that. So you run that play to make sure you're set up for a good third down.
They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
And that's what I love about this offense, man. They run the football and get first downs. They throw the football and get first downs. So much balance. That's why they're the #2 offense in all of college football and getting first downs. They are so hard to defend.
Man, that D tackle's a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. They'll pull him down after a pickup of 5 down to the 23.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs, man. If you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way. Then I'll throw the football.
They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. He's got 98 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, you know if you're this offense, you're dialing up this running back, man. He has been a scoring machine all season long. He just finds his way into the end zone, and this is a golden opportunity.
Almost in there.
Guy in your backfield.
And it's not a surprise who they gave the football to. When you get down in this area, they're going to call his name. The physical back, they're going to give him the football. They're going to use their identity of physicality and run.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Alabama! The AT unit on the field. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Tennessee ready to go to work the big orange offense on the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this
Somebody
point in the game,
tackle
I feel
him.
like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid
Yo,
to
what,
dial
Barry
up plays that
Sanders?
you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say,
They've been tackled for a damn
understanding
balls.
my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Oh, there we go. Thank you. I'll take that.
Just a small return, but a
That was the
big play
computer.
as they have it now
I didn't do it.
35.
Zone equals eyes. When I say that, DBs, linebackers, all covering the middle of the field. So many guys
Now I'm
in
going
the
to
middle
try
of
to
the
trick
field trying to
them
take
a
away
little
the easy stuff, but reading the quarterback's eyes the whole time. Whenever he breaks to throw that football and that hand separates from the ball,
No!
Fires into traffic.
Ah, give it right back to him.
Just a short return, but that would
Ah,
have been
shit, I
icing
threw
on the
that
cake.
shit.
They've got it
I got to
first
keep
down at the
practicing
42.
passing.
some defensive players
Whatever.
just have a knack. I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach.
Shouldn't
It's
have
not
threw that.
speed, it's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how to pull it in. It's just a knack.
Throws for the tight end. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Offense gets set for second down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The Vols will hustle to the line. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks.
No!
Complete to the left. He found plenty of room,
son
and he
of
gets
a-
it to the 39-yard line. And the Vols will line it up on 1st and 10. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him.
Yeah,
Get
y'all
the
help
first
me
down.
run the clock, help. That's
Lost run
fine.
on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. Now facing a 3rd down as they line up after the break. To the air, it's Iamaleava. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Here comes that Alabama offense. Line gets set, first down. The give is to Miller. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh
Runs the clock out, this. Hey, Cox Chrissy, much love. Thanks for coming in. I'm going to do a regular live stream, probably after this game, honestly. Try to let my phone charge up. Do a little housework, cooking, and such.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Throws to the
All right, fucking
this will be picked off. Maybe just the turning point they needed. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
I didn't see his ass standing there until right when I threw it.
You got to make something happen. Really, really good job by the defense, forcing the turnover.
I've had one down pass completion.
Now you got to go score, and I got to get one more stop.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. Here's the handoff. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. The Volunteers headed quickly to the line.
Yeah, thanks, Fred. Big shout out to Fred. He's a member. And get him. Sponsor for the channel. Anybody that comes in or watches later, please subscribe.
They can't come up empty on this drive in the
I've had one complete pass through this game.
Unloads to the wideout. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker.
What for my running and defense, I'd be screwed. I'm still trying, though.
They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football.
Don't let the run clock run out a little bit.
Let's use those timeouts.
No need to be an idiot.
As much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
Give to the running back. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
They're strong and they're strong. Defensive tackles, they're strong. They're such big jokers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance. When you got that 300-plus pound guy grabbing you around the shoulder pad, you tend to go to the ground pretty quickly.
Oh, he should have had that, jackass.
The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the second time they've had.
He should have caught that.
The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive.
Get him.
The problem is,
I missed him.
Put you in a hole. And Jesse, now the offense has
I didn't miss him.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's going to galvanize them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Wants to throw. It's Iamaleava. Throws to the wideout. He's got it.
Oh, caught it.
Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They'll throw it on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
Got him downfield. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Fires to the middle.
Thank you.
Ball in the air, intercepted. Got some room to run. And a big return.
Oh, my defense. I got my defense.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
He shut my damn running down, though.
Defense stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw.
Nope, I'm crazy.
They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3.
I had to get up another passing play down.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Almost a touchdown.
Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Crimson Tide! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. The Tide is high and rolling as they try to send Rocky Top to rock bottom, and they've built a big lead.
And Alabama's simply been the more physical team in this game, and you're starting to see that exert itself here in the second half. They're pulling away, David. Tennessee's going to have to do something here, keep this thing close.
And the hard part for Tennessee is you got to stay positive. You got to believe you can win. This series hasn't always been in their favor, and they kind of know
we're going to switch over to a regular stream. I'm going to cook and crap.
Next drive.
I wish I could just sit and play football all night, but I'm not able to do that. Got to work in the morning. I may still play a couple of games, just not long.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. At this point, it really hasn't been your best day. Just try to find something to build on here at the end, David.
Just try to keep fighting. Show your kids you're going to keep fighting. Keep throwing the football. Try to get some points up. Palmer, points have been at a premium. They haven't scored very much, but keep fighting, man.
Yeah, and just, try to find things to build off of for next week as well, right? I mean, it's all about continuing to improve week in and week out. So whether that's identifying playmakers or just seeing what you can come up with here at the end of this game and not quitting.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Back to pass. It's Iamaleava. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Dragged down.
Y'all run the clock out. That's fine by me.
And they'll get to the line and spike it to stop the clock. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Grab in the middle. It's Nimrod. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can.
This could have been a whole different ball game, y'all.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd.
Big shout out, Lucy Warren's World. Much love.
He's looking to throw. He'll take a shot.
Oh, and he got it.
Touchdown, Tennessee.
Holy.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game.
Yes, y'all, after this game, I'm going to switch over to a regular live stream.
Fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Damn.
Lining up to add another.
Yeah, I'm glad I got a, well, game's over. I'm glad I got a good lead.
And the kick is good, but there is a penalty.
Oh, you
flag
idiot.
because he
That wasn't
paid
even
for
me.
making
That
that kick.
was
I think
stupid-ass
they're gonna get him
teammate.
for roughing the kicker.
Thank everybody
The
for coming
officials
in. We
offer a
got
deal, and
2
the coach
likes.
accepts it. They will take the penalty.
That's why I'm
Time
only
is
going,
against them,
oh
still
no,
down by
time
2
out.
scores, but they'll line up for
That's
the
why I'm
onside
going
kick.
on the regular
Timeout
live
called
stream.
by the defense, 29 seconds
We
to go.
killed it on the Need for Speed live stream last night. I got
Time is against them, still down by 2 scores, but they'll line
80
up for the
views,
onside
maybe
kick.
70, 80 for a 2-hour stream. Oh, get it,
Well, the
stupid.
offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball.
Yeah, this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are
They about got
catchers
that
of the
back.
football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
Yep, let's just let this tick down. No point in risking that. Our running back getting injured. That'd be my luck.
There is a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds
I'm
another
glad
to
I
that
won
legacy.
that one, though.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident, and David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
Well, and it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for a whole year.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Yep. Well, it was actually fun. I enjoyed that one. See who we got next. Damn, week 8. Oh, that's going to be the bad one right there. Oh, my God. They're 2nd and undefeated. I predict I will lose that game. Oh, my God. Yep, I'm not playing it on stream. I may play that off stream, actually. Like I said, I'm going to switch over to a regular live stream now, y'all. But thanks to everybody that's came through. I'll be back in just a few minutes, guys, if y'all want to come back. And we should have a lot more people in the stream, hopefully. Doing a clean cook and whatever else. Might do some other things, we'll see. But much love, more to come in just a few minutes, actually. But until then, y'all be safe out there. Keep your eyes, your ears open, and always keep it real. Love y'all, and I will see y'all later.